Trump guarantees his father was first president in history that didn't begin a conflict. Eric Trump roped the old mistruth that his dad was the first president in quite a while history to not begin a conflict while in office. This bogus assertion, which turned out to be so generally rehashed in 2021 it provoked various media sources to lead truth checks negating the case, was parroted by the previous president's child during a Wednesday appearance on Newsmax. He's enemy of war. He would have rather not done battle. Eric Trump told Have Eric Bolling of his dad. He's the principal president in the United States history that didn't begin a conflict. In 2021, Reuters and a few other media sources created reality makes sure that would destroy this unwarranted case that got gotten by the president's other child, Donald Trump Jr., and numerous other misled Trump supporters. For Reuters, which recognized that characterizing when a conflict starts in closures is ruining business in itself, it found that even with the liberal cutoff of simply seeing post-Second World War clashes, there are 9 presidents in U.S. history that per person started a conflict, somewhere in the range of 1945 and 2022. Mr. Trump joins a rundown of 8 different presidents who didn't enter another contention during their organization, including Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter, Gerald Ford, Richard Nixon, John F. Kennedy, and Dwight D. Eisenhower. The 4 of the 13 presidents starting around 1945 who have sent troops to battle in new unfamiliar contentions are Harry S. Truman, Lyndon B. Johnson, George H. W. Bush, and George W. Bush, who started the Korean War, the Vietnam War, the Gulf War, and the conflicts in Afghanistan and Iraq. Separately, Eric Trump's most recent notice of the bogus case about his dad came as he and Mr. Bolling examined the previous week's primaries, and all the more explicitly, Rep. Liz Cheney misfortune in the Wyoming GOP essential to Trump supported Harriet Hageman. The one-term president's child announced that the Republican Party ought to authoritatively rebrand to be known as the Trump Party after his dad's triumphs in underwriting competitors with coming out on top in races. It's not even the Republican faction. I'd say it's really the Trump Party, Eric Trump said, as per Business Insider, who referred to Ballotpedia's counting. The senior Trump support record is as of now at 92%. With a great all out of 183 triumphs and 17 losses, my dad has truly reclassified what the party is. The way the party addresses its constituents, he added, in Wyoming on Tuesday. Trump-supported up-and-comer Ms. Hageman brought back home a W for the GOP essential in her state and will presently move on to the overall political decision in November in an express that has been securely promoted as a red state, with it not being won by a Democrat since Lyndon B. Johnson in 1964. Somewhere else this week, Trump-supported challenger Kelly Tshibaka advanced to the overall political decision in Alaska's Senate race against her kindred GOP rival Sen Lisa Murkowski and the one-term president's other Alaskan previous lead representative Sarah Palin. Additionally made it past the post in her challenge for the Seoul House seat close by 3 different up-and-comers. The Frozen North this year began another open primaries process, which will finish in a position decision casting a ballot cycle